Hi, St. Paul's friends. So, if you have a question about how to set up a recurring online gift, this video is for you. We have a separate video that kind of shows the basics of how to get to this website, how to give online, how to make a one-time online gift. So, if you are more so curious about how to make a one-time donation or just the very basics for online giving, I encourage you to go back to where you found this video and to select Online Giving 101, one-time donations. That is the best place to start. And then if you have questions about, want to know more about setting up a recurring gift, you can come and watch this video as well. So something that can be a little confusing that I want to explain first is that if you set up a recurring donation via online giving for St. Paul's, you are going to have to create a new account via Simple Church Giving. Now, that is separate from a Simple Church profile. So I will take us back to St. Paul's Simple Church page. This is the page that we talked about in the first video, stpaulscc.simplechurchcrm.com. Anyone who wants at St. Paul's, members and friends, can have a Simple Church profile. So we're going to log in to David Thompson's profile. And this is where, this is kind of a one-stop shop for contact information, directory. You can look at your giving history. But this page is not linked, is not the same as our online giving website. As I explained in the first video, our online giving website here, simplechurchgiving.net, this is a separate website because it has heightened security, heightened encryption security as a giving platform. So the St. Paul's Simple Church website and our Simple Church Giving website, they do communicate back and forth. They are integrated so that any online gifts will show up on your Simple Church profile for history and just for consistency and accounting purposes. But they are two separate websites because the Simple Church Giving website obviously receives banking information. If you have a recurring profile set up, it is going to save your banking information. And so obviously this website needed to have higher security, more online encryption. And so that's why it's separate. So if you set up for a recurring gift, you're going to have to create a new account on Simple Church Giving. It can be the exact same login credentials as Simple Church CRM, your St. Paul's profile. If that is easiest for you, that is totally fine, especially if it's a strong password, or it can be something totally different. But you are going to have a separate account for your online recurring donations. So like I shared before, you are able, if you're here at your Simple Church CRM, your online profile, you can hit Give Now, and it's going to take you to this exact same online giving page that is connected. And there are kind of two different ways you can set up your recurring gift. The first way is you can scroll on down, type in your name, and select recurring, and then you will select the fund. So if you would like to set up your pledged offerings, as many folks do, and say, I want to set up my pledged offering so I automatically give, you would select that fund. There's a number of funds to choose from, as we covered in the first video, the amount that you want to give on a recurring basis, and how often you want to give. So perhaps I want to give this gift monthly. I may say I plan to give this gift 12 times for 12 months in a year, and I would like this gift to start next month. So you were able to select the date that this gift draws from your account, from your card or bank account every month. So that is up to you. You can even plan it out for starting next pledge cycle in July. And then you will say, how do I want this recurring gift to be given? Credit card, debit card, Google Pay, bank account. As we shared in the previous video, there are some processing fees associated with online giving. And if you give via debit card or bank account, the processing fees are less than credit card. So if you're able to give that way, more of your donation will go to the church. If you need to give by credit card, that is your personal decision, but just be aware that there are the percentage processing fees are a little higher for credit cards. Once again, that is not something that you incur. The church covers those processing fees with your gift. Just some behind the scenes information. And then here's your billing information. And so then you would say submit $100 monthly, and it's going to set up that account. It's going to start that recurring gift, get that set up for you. Now, once you have set that up, have you select submit, it is going to want you to make an account, like I said, with Simple Church Online Giving. So I'm going to let you see what mine looks like just for a little behind the scenes, so I don't have to set up another recurring gift. So when you are logged in to your online giving profile, you will see up here your initials to let you know that you were logged in. And once again, the first page is the same, Give Now. You can make a one-time recurring gift real easily when you select this Give Now tab. When you're logged in, you also have the option to select recurring, and you can see what scheduled giving and payments you have set up on your profile. So right now I have $100 being given monthly to my pledged offerings. It, lists the account that's coming from, and it says that this is active, it's ongoing, and what date I started the gift, and when that gift is going to come out next, and how long. So I have it set up for continuous. If I need to edit this gift, I click this pencil to edit payment. If I want to delete and stop this scheduled giving, I would hit this little trash can. So you are able to set up multiple gifts. If you want to have another one going to Week of Compassion, or another one going to Zero Waste for composting, you would see all of those scheduled giving payments right here under the recurring tab. Then under history, you are able to see the history of your gifts. Now, even if you have not set up a recurring gift, but you have created a online giving profile separate from your Simple Church profile, you will be able to see any gifts. And so I've been giving online since 2020. I'm able to see in the year 2022, these are the gifts that I've given: my pledged offerings, a donation to Week of Compassion. And so that's another benefit of having this online account, is I'm able to see the history of my gifts. Now, if you have a Simple Church account, let's go back to David Thompson. You could also come to My Giving, and this is where you would see any gifts. So if you aren't going to give on a recurring basis online, you do not need to create a Simple Church giving account, a separate account, to view your giving history. You can view your giving history. See, I'm back on the St. Paul's CC database, this separate account, and I'm able to view history here. So you do not need to set up an online giving account just to view your one-time gift history. That is available here on St. Paul's Simple Church profile under the My Giving tab. You can see all of your giving history here. You can also see what you've pledged and your current pledge status. I will go into more details about making online pledges and tracking online pledges in a separate video. So if you're interested in that, go back to where you found this video and click the link for making an online pledge. So hopefully that answers some of your questions. Like I said, this is, you will set up a separate online giving profile via Simple Church Giving if you would like to set up a recurring online donation. And if you ever need to edit delete, add another recurring donation, you would come to this website, which you can access via Simple Church or via stpauls.net. You would log in right here by clicking sign in. And when you sign in, that is then how you could give, you could view your recurring gifts, you can view your history of giving. So I hope this answers your questions. If you have any additional questions about setting up recurring gifts or online giving in general, please contact St. Paul's office and we would be happy to answer any of your questions. Thank you again for your ongoing generosity to supporting the ministries of St. Paul's Christian Church.